Alright, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. More of that amazing Harvest Moon thing that you all love and hold so dear. I'm your host, Larry. We're doing more of the Something Retro show, where we play older games that eventually, if I like this series time slot enough, or if I find enough games that I want to play, I'll even make branding for it. So, I'm back again with Death, also known as Andy Dandy, also known as the iMoo 2000, Apple's latest electronic cow whose udders tase children. And I'm gonna take berries to my lady friend and mush them all up in on her cleavage. She loves that stuff. What gets her...
It's hot.
Yeah, it gets her all sticky in the evening. She works in the bar. She likes booze, berries, and... What is the blonde-haired chick like, Death? Read me the list. Oh, thank you. It looks delicious. Oh, you came here in this rain? I'm so glad you're here, Larry. You're welcome, woman whose name I don't remember. I'm good at this. I'm like the people in the soap operas.
The best.
10 out of 10. I can already hear the panties dropping in the comments. Prepare your booties. Yeah, I don't really know if there's anything else I can do in town right now. The only person I care about, I can meet whenever the hell I feel like it. She's very low maintenance. Bring her garbage from the woods, hug her, maybe, like, do a creepy air thrust in her general direction when you get in at night. It's fine, it's fine.
Works.
Yeah, the dog is wet, so the whole farmyard is gonna smell like wet dog smell, so that's amazing. I guess I'll move some of this fence out of the way, and then I'm gonna go the hell to bed. Not literally. Death don't go anywhere, you bastard. So what is the blonde-haired chick in this, like... The one in the bar?
The bar?
Bar skag. Or whatever you call him. Bar wench. We're gonna get all medieval up in this hizow. This hizzity-grizzity. And then maybe we'll talk about news like we did in Heroes of the Storm. Because God knows people who watch this probably aren't going to watch that. Not that there's anything wrong with you guys.
No.
I know Lulu's going to watch the hell out of this series like a crazy person. God damn it, Fence, stop judging me. Thank God I have a controller for this. No, the Fence just kind of like... The hitbox pathing in this is kind of like on a tile-based system, but your character can be in between tiles. So you throw something down and it's a tile farther away from where you wanted it. Kind of dumb. This was next gen at one point, Death. That's why I fear for our species.
Oh.
I mean, I remember having a lot of friends with these consoles growing up. Like, I remember playing the Lion King game, the one where, like, I just can't wait to be king. And that game is fucking brutal. That is, like, one of the dumbest games I've ever played. And we played it without cheat codes, which apparently everyone who was sane played with cheat codes. Good for them, because that game is insane. And that was on, I think that was either SNES or SNES. The NES or SNES, or too many word syllabibbles in there. But yeah, that was a thing. But I don't remember a lot more games than that being particularly cool, because by that point, I was already playing with the N64, and the 3D Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time-telling, that thing that was eventually replaced by the Ocarina app, was a hell of a lot better than, say, the Mario games that were 8-bit, and I was like, why is there a plumber getting coins? That's dumb.
Mario 64.
Yep, you got it. What's the weather gonna be like tomorrow? Okay, hello, this is the weather forecast for tomorrow. It'll be sunny and calm the whole day, and you're gonna have to fucking water shit, Larry. Oh, what does this say? Latest funds, 10 gold. Cow, chicken, dog, bark, horse. I guess that's a roster of all my animal slaves. So that's cool. Wednesday, the 3rd of spring. Is there a springtime festival coming up, Death?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Look, no, I'm serious. That's the thing in this game. Look it up.
Springtime festival?
Yep.
Alright, hold on. Let's see.
So what have you been up to lately, Death? What's your days been like? What did you do today, for example?
Well, today, I went to school, and then I, took notes and stuff, and then I came home. Super exciting.
What classes did you have? You're going into IT, I do know that. I mean, we stipulated that in the last episode or so.
The only class I had today was calculus.
Oh.
So, that's exciting.
Fucking math and shit?
Yeah.
That shit's always... I remember taking that crap in high school. AP Calculus fucking sucked.
Oh, God.
That shit was just pure evil.
That doesn't sound fun.
Like, unless you know that you're going to go into a highly technical skill, and I'd even argue that you're not going to use that in actual IT work.
No, they only want calculus so you can,
generic math
logic.
Requirements.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, logic is good. That's not a terrible way to learn it. I learned it by just fucking with circuitry at a young age.
No, yeah, exactly.
But, like, high school students, for example, other than, like, problem solving you get from algebra and geometry, calculus and trigonometry, really? That's a bit much. Really? Come on.
It is. So apparently there's a spring festival on New Year's Day, or
What's
Spring
the date?
1. It just says Spring 1.
Oh, then
And
I
there's
already
also
missed that
a flower
shit.
festival. There's also a flower festival on Spring 23,
Oh, okay.
and that's held in Town Square.
Alright, well, the pink-haired girl, if I remember correctly, is the one obsessed with flowers. So her face is gonna be covered in pollen. She's gonna be rubbing that thing all over them flower stamens. That's gonna be weird.
Oh boy.
I wonder what the parents think about that. I mean, they run a flower shop, so they probably are the reason why that's a thing. Indoctrination is a terrible drug. But, you know, whatever. Speaking of terrible indoctrination drug things, you know what I always thought was interesting ever since I saw the documentary for it on Netflix? So, running around out there is a documentary, and it's called Fathead. Oh, whoa, it's getting dark. I guess I missed the dude who takes the crap to town. But there's a documentary called Fathead, and it refutes the Super Size Me documentary where basically he says, you know, I went to McDonald's in the evening to grab a bite to eat, and I was looking at their dietary menu because I'd recently been, I forget what his reason was to look at it, but he looked at like the menu and said, you know what? Even if I ate these regular menu items like 3 times a day, this caloric intake here and on the web from the government, that's right, the government, death.
The government.
The government. Yeah. Says that there isn't enough calories in this to do what the guy on Super Size Me claims. He was basically just slandering McDonald's with a sensationalized video, and none of it's actually true.
Really?
So not only did he eat several meals a day at McDonald's, but just doing some brisk walking on the way to the McDonald's, he was able to lose weight doing it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So he's like, oh, by the way, the guy in the Super Size Me video says that if you contact him, he'll release his journals to you for, scientific reasons. Oh, hey, the lady's giving me some of her homemade fruit juice. Oh, yeah, give me that.
Oh, nice.
Spray it all over my face. Oh, you'll kiss me if I can drink all of it. You better give it to me. Give me that kiss. No, you're not. You're not kidding.
In America.
I want more of that. What about America?
Oh, yeah. Every juice is actually an alcohol, and it was just called juice because it was censored in America.
Yeah, that makes sense. America's full of prudes and dickbags.
Yep.
Found the diary. Read it. Still one heart? How many berries do I have to smush in this woman's breasticles to get her to like me? I suppose quite a few. I don't exactly have a winning personality. I'm a farmer. If I had a winning personality, they wouldn't have farmersonly.com, where I can find other people who love to spend their time with acres and acres of squash on a tractor. Actually, I say this, but there's plenty of stuff that you can do in farm country. Like, my father and my uncle used to go out, and they would shoot antelope and hunt other innocent creatures for fun and sport. There was all kinds of stuff you could do. They go fishing. they... Oh, I think I have to wall this off or else the weeds grow back.
Oh no.
And what? You said the fence wouldn't get broken, but the fence is broken, Death. Shit, man.
Is the dog at night?
Yeah, I lock the dog outside. I'm not letting him in to get fur on the sofa. Are you kidding me?
Oh man.
Yeah, you can go fishing. There's like stuff you can do. One of my father's first jobs was like doing the mathematics for laying out the highway system that President Eisenhower massively did after World War II. Good stuff.
Nice.
You learn things, Death. You learn them.
All the time.
You're getting learned. Alright. I'm probably only going to make this many plots. Any more than this, I think it's stupid. Okay, I need to go get... I need to go get the watering pail. Gotta keep these bitches watered, because bitches love water.
Mm.
Alright.
Keep them wet.
Yeah, there you go. See, now you're getting a Death. Proud of you.
Hey.
I wonder if there's any other loopy shapes I could make these fields. Oh, I know. I'm gonna reverse the direction that the thing is. I hope everybody who has some form of ADD or just doesn't like weird shapes loves my choice of crop arrangement. It's my favorite.
You're so evil.
Oh yes, I'm like that. I'm like when Oni from Oni Cartoons played like the Harry Potter game and didn't collect any of the beans around the map because he's just like, I know people hate that. And I'd walk past like grabbables and they're just like, no, what are you doing, you drunken fool? All right. I kind of like the donut hole ones. These ones seem to be the superior hole.
Donut plants.
Well, no, I made a circle with a hole in the middle. Because you can't step over the plants to water other plants behind them, so you can never properly water the middle unless you leave a hole somewhere. So one of them's got a hole in the bottom, one of them's got a hole in the middle. One of them is two smaller plots butted up together, so there's like an off-kilter axes.
Oh god.
People are gonna love this shit. Gonna love it. Oh, I should plant that grass. I don't even have to water it. It's the best part.
Nice.
And eventually I can cut the grass and feed it to the animals. And then at nighttime I can, fondle them and they give me things like eggs and milk and junk.
Oh, it all works out.
Yeah. I remember there was this video by David Mitchell where he's just like, he walks up to people. Oh, wait, that's the end of this episode. We'll catch you next time for that story. I'm sure you're excited.
Oh, okay.
So, Death, say goodbye to everybody in your special way.
Goodbye.
Doesn't sound special.
I'm sorry, I'm not a very special person.
I suppose that's good. Otherwise, you'd be in one of them special classes. Alright, toodles, everybody. More Harvest Moon and something retro coming tomorrow. Probably. I don't know.